So that gray line there, we're going to say that the gray line on top represents the story that both partners know about. That's their shared life together. They met, in college, and then they were friends for several years after they graduated and dated other people, but always remained close. And then one day, and it's the story. Oh, and then he proposed, and then they got married, and then she told him that they were pregnant. And that's the storyline that they are both aware of. But let's say that he's aware of a second story that she's not. It's a story he's hiding from her, and a story that is a threat to their primary attachment. It's a story that's a betrayal of their relationship, and he's living it and she doesn't know it until one day there's an intersection. Well, what happens there on the day when the partner who's only known about the top line suddenly now knows about the bottom line? Well, she knows right away. The betrayed partner knows right away. That can't happen anymore. That bottom line down there, it can't exist. That cannot go on. That's a threat. And remember, we're wired for connection. We register a threat to our primary attachments as a primal threat. So hearing about that registers in the brain as a huge survival issue. And that storyline cannot go on. But notice also I've X'd out the gray line. Why? I've X'd it out because it's not safe anymore either. Because living that line for the betrayed partner allowed the bottom line, the black line, to exist. So what's left? Because this story, this is a part of the person's identity. This is a part of the world as they know it, what we clinically call their assumptive reality. They assume it to be, and it just got shattered. It just learned about a whole other storyline that caused the death of this one. They can't go back there. That's not safe because that allowed this to exist. What has to happen is there has to be a new story. There has to be a way to put together what I knew happened and what I now know happened and create a new meaning of it all. I have to find a meaning, like what this means. And that helps me have like a vision for the future and move forward in that way. So there's got to be an integration. There's got to be a bringing together of what happened that I knew of, what happened that I didn't know of, put those together, put those files in order, and then come to a place of understanding what that means, okay?